Are you ready to go on? You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Albs?
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Albs. But for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I'm looking for a guy who was supposedly seen in the area recently. His name is Ray. Whiny little shitbag. Reckons he's an outlaw. Do you know him?
Tell me about him.
No. Doesn't matter to you. It's just business. Forget about it.
It could be that we are looking for the same guy.
You are, you say? Well. Have you seen him then?
Ray? No, I've not met him.
Lucky you. Let me know if you meet the little piss streak. I want words with him.
should not rely on machines.
If you see Ray anywhere, then
Quit screwing around!
What are you doing here? Can I help you?
All right, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for Albs.
Dura sent me here.
Oh, you're one of Duras's hand-me-ons, are ya? You better think about reporting to Ragnar, or one of the other warlords when you get in then. They'll check you're not an Alb spy. All right. You can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here. Oh, and don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Who are the Hooded Crows?
We are the warrior clan of the Berserkers. Our warlord Ragnar, proven in battle, worthy defender of Goliath, leads us as we stand to defend our cause. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice, equality and order.
Who's Ragnar?
How can you not have... Ragnar the Fierce? He is the highest warlord here in Goliath. Literally, he lives up there in the ruins from the old world.
Who's in
Weren't you listening? As long as Thorold, the great pilgrim and master of all magic, is away on retreat. Warlord of warlords, mighty and just, he is a... I wouldn't go knocking on his door unless you're serious, but you might get lucky and see him in the...
Right, got it.
That's why Duras sent you here? To be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, impress people, and Ragnar might see fit to let you become a berserker. Break the laws, and we'll break you.
So, your leader Thorold is not in the city?
No. Master Thorold, the Pilgrim, glorious, great, and wise, has gone into retreat. He will return as soon as his mission is successful. Until then, he has given war...
Okay, I've got... It sounds like you're expecting...
Outlaws, clerics, and now the Albs starting wars, and that's before we talk about mutants. Where have you been if you don't think there's trouble in the world? But don't worry, you'll be safe here. No Albs getting past me.
Is there somewhere I can stay in Goliath?
Maybe down by the tavern or with... There's room there for honest men. Pay your way, or work for your stay, and you'll be... We are the protectors of Magalan. And
So,
can you handle a weapon?
yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too...
Where is?
You're short of...
Everyone's lost people to the Alps. Workers, cultivators, warriors. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands. And the shards to pay for them.
You use sharp...
What else are you going? Everyone uses ELEX as money. Are you thinking of stealing something?
Another damned outsider. We ought to lock you up until we can ship you back to where you came from.
Are you going to take me back to Zakor yourself?
Zakor? What? You think you're an alb? You don't look like one of those jumped-up ELEX junkies. But if you want to be an alb, you can die like an alb. I'll get you, asshole.
I'm not good enough for that.
You'll have to deal with things yourself. I can't help you right now.
Hey, watch it there! I hate it when people mess with my stuff. You think the armor in this place makes itself? Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's not true. My damned hard work. So don't get in my way.
Can I get some of...
I am only authorized to hand out equipment to any... A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor of a paladin. That armor goes with that rank and that honor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have to...
I'd like to
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we...
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now.
You're healers?
Ah, well, you will find healers among us. Perhaps not we cure Magellan, and from that curse.
It sounds like you're doing good.
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where ELEX is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all ELEX will come here, and Magellan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power. Tell me, you've not said what you're... Something brought... I was an alb, but I'm free from ELEX now. Then you are an alb no more. It is ELEX that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, every person faces that same struggle. It is the struggle Magellan suffers from, too. She is dosed with ELEX. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magellan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of ELEX to your bones, the power it offers. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of ELEX, and I will be forced to report you.
What do you do here?
As I have already explained, as Amric said, our hope for Magellan, that from... So, well...
How does mana help you cast magic?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Even now, Thorold the Pilgrim has withdrawn from ELEX to study its mysteries in the hope we can grow. Those who cast magic will tell you that while the Albs lose their emotions closing off their minds,
isn't mana addictive like ELEX?
it is the power of mana that is addictive, not the substance itself. You can see that in Goliath. We don't need mana like the Albs have to have their ELEX, and we use a lot less. Most of the ELEX we find is given to our seedlings. Mana puts our bodies and minds in harmony with the magic we use. For us, the energy the Albs use in magic is torn from the world. It damages them, and it damages the...
So...
Transmute. We transmute ELEX. We place the ELEX in the Mana Shrine. There is something in this mountain. As the ELEX passes through, it...
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is temptation. ELEX corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of ELEX disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Kral, one of our guards.
So Kral stole the ELEX?
I think Kral is the thief, but thinking is uncertainty. The searches for him and the ELEX have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the ELEX.
Maybe. Where would I need to start looking for Kral?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? The guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath. Kral spent a lot of time up there, sitting out on the main balcony. He's a thinker. while the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of investigators. Maybe you will have more fortune if you look there.
You're comfortable with an alb?
An alb is a man who has become a... It seems to me that you have... That makes you a rare... Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those... But though it is not one of our... It is central to our belief. If you are prepared to leave your past...
What are...
The laws were laid down by Amrak when he... But what matters is the spirit. Whatever words...
What good...
Sure.
Machine.
I won't tolerate fighting here. I won't tolerate fighting here.
We'll get that shit rat. Get that shit, rat! Oh, you cause trouble, get trouble. I'm watching you.
What are you doing here?
You dirty thief! Stop messing around with that thing. Stop messing around with that thing.
So, you decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by Warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you, if you want to stay around for longer.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliad a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are.
Does Ragnar think a berserker murdered Ascor?
Ascor was killed with a sword, and there aren't too many people who use swords outside of Idan. But if Ragnar's right, then it must be someone who was outside the walls at the time of the crime. So, Ragnar drew up a list of 5 suspects. No idea why these 5 exactly, but Ragnar will have his reasons.
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Ascor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body rotten up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might be the murderer.
I'll find the murderer.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know. And who knows?
Who are the suspects?
A group of people who were out there in the forest at the time of the... First on the list is Baron. As far as I know, he doesn't have an alibi. Then there's Thorgal. I have no idea why Third is Garrett. He was reliable, but he seems to have lost. Last are Eardor. Rock I can't get a handle on. They were all... Tell them you're investigating on... They'll let me know if you need help. Remember, my sword belongs to you.
What?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was committed. I doubt you'll get a confession.
Where can I find them?
They're all still out there. Track them down, then...
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Hello. If you want to rest, you should find yourself a spot and relax. And if you are hungry,
Do you welcome
not everyone here is as welcoming. We're all in need of help. So, what's the point? We need to build what? I hope.
How long have you been with the Berserkers?
I was born here.
If you say...
We have organized our lives around the... You do not need everything you think you need.
I could get used to...
Good. Good. I would wish that for you. You will find safety here. Ragnar will help you find your...
How did...
Hard work, dedication, and
Tell me the
Do you mean, is there a deep, dark secret? No. I'm afraid it's a tale of skill. He was named Berserker when he was He was seen when he was a child. Ragnar met. And he is. Just with more of a sense of...
What is this?
A rare relic. If you want, go up to one of the... You will get an idea how... It seems the...
Why do you build these?
This place might be a good choice for defense. We all need to be... We all... You...
Not now.
Is there some...
There are always things that need doing here. Of course, ask in Goliath and you'll... Though...
What sort of...
If you've come from beyond the walls, Our scouts reported that a few Let's just say that despite the clerics, but the weapons they left behind, they could cause a great deal of damage and... I want you to collect them. You'll find him at the pit. He and the workers there make sure such
What?
There were too many. The clerics seem to have stirred them up. The air...
I have secured...
That is good. Please take them to...
Thrall's diary. No sign of the man. But let's see if he has left me a clue in here. Last entry. First the ELEX devours him. Now it devours me. But I have no choice. Surely to steal is better than to kill. If I don't act now, then death must follow. So, the choice is made, and we must both go into the mausoleum. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage poetry, or I just found out where he went. I should tell Caldrum.
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldrum is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about. Why are people so... How can they stare at the same thing as you and...
You think everyone should think...
No, but if something is... We're losing. Our enemies can see it.
So, why...
It's not like there isn't a solution out there.
If you say so.
There's no point saying... If you stay here, incomer, you'll have to keep your views out there. I think Goliath's wall...
All technology must be consigned to the past. Take it to the pit.
Hey, what's that?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What?
It's an adjuter. Haven't you seen one?
I've seen one. It's ELEX technology, and that sort of device, carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
I'm not carrying it.
An implant? Well, that gives you a reason for not removing. Well, you don't look like an owl. Too much color in your cheeks, too much shine in your eyes. That and you've not tried to kill me. Still, best you know that should you you should take it to the...
How do you get anything?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected ELEX technology. A clean life. Life as it was before. So,
The pit.
that's where we take all forbidden tech. Once the ELEX has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine. We cure the soil of ELEX's poison, and you will find...
So if you need...
Amrex power. So we...
You want me...
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits...
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine ELEX here in Edan, but our warriors forced them. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But Amrex paradox. It won't be an easy task.
Why not use it?
And where do we stop on that road? When we are feeding people into the... Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature. It's up to us to tidy up the...
I will get you the...
Good. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly,